You are listening to Drop Tent Media Network.
Hi, hello, welcome, Call the Bus, Neil Wood, Adam Nutter.
By the renewing of your mind.
The recycling. It's a flesh body world.
Do it.
Human.
Do it.
Sir slimy reptilian.
Yeah, another day in the cold. What's up? My name is Neil Wood. It's good to see you. Comedian out of Philadelphia. Boom, that's right. God, I feel all that strength held up inside me. All right, let's get into this fucking thing because we got another day in the call, a lot to move through. So let's bring in the old co-host, the old Presidente himself, Adam Nutter. Yay, there he is. Ew, I don't like that at all. And we got a fucking special treat. Adam, how you feeling? You all right? You good?
Good.
Disgusting and disgraceful.
Holding up billowing smoke in my chest like a chimney.
Wonderful. We're off to a fucking already start. We got to get this prayer going. I'm going to go back to form, dude. We're going to do our prayer. Before we do that, though, we got a guest from the Broad Street Bully podcast. Bring it up right now. Come on, get those hands together. Boom, there it is. Fucking Drew Pabhsky. Yeah, baby. There it is. Look at his luscious head. Look at it, dude. So white. Your skin matches the logo.
Should I turn the lighting down?
Buddy.
Should I turn
Yeah,
down
put your lighting down. Is
bit?
that on
No,
my
just
side?
like, I want to glow.
Got it. No, I love that. You look good, buddy.
Well, thank you.
You look great. I love to see you. You know, you were talking a little bit before. The podcast is good. I didn't know you were like deemed by the NHL and everything like that. Like you guys were like given sanction.
Yeah, I guess they missed half the dick jokes that the podcast fills up with, and they're like, "All right, well, maybe we'll give you guys credentials." We're like, "Okay, cool, thanks, idiots."
The NHL gave you credentials. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I rarely invoke them. I just happen to have them. It's
all I would do is invoke that.
Yeah.
I would just go to Madison Square Garden and just yell at the Rangers when they're playing bad.
Well, we don't get to go to the
That's all I would
Rangers.
do.
Home games only. Just too busy trying to figure out how to not look so fucking pale on this. So it's been a rough season.
Have you tried being less Irish or Polish?
Oh, wow.
What are you? What Eastern
Not
European?
Irish. Believe it or not, the biggest ancestor in my immediate family would be Italian.
Narnian. Okay. Got it. All right. Know that.
Jesus. Who let this guy on the show?
We haven't even done our prayer yet. So yeah, I totally. We're not funny yet. So that's why we have to do our prayer. I'm gonna hold on. Because we're virtual. So I'm gonna grab Drew's dick. Let me grab Drew's balls. There we
Part
go.
of the prayer, Drew.
And Drew, it's just part of the prayer, brother. Because we pray
Don't be
different
weird.
than
It's
other
not
people.
gay.
So
I'll leave
it could be gay, but that's up to you.
Drew, I just need you to grab Adam's testicles if you could. Just grab his testicles. There
Virtually
you go.
grab my balls again.
There you go. Just hold them and believe they're
Only
there.
gay if you want
Think
to be
about
gay.
it. Two Italian guys just grabbing testicles.
We do in the
cool.
home country.
I want to bring,
Yes.
absolutely. We bring this pod together to hopefully be funny. It didn't start out great, I'll be honest, but we've got a jolly Irish Italian, looks Irish, but we have him here. It doesn't really matter. He matches his logo perfectly, black and white. He's awesome. He's like a fucking Italian cookie. I love it. So we're hoping that he's going to be fun and he's going to accept this call into his heart and blessed be. Adam, what do you got? You got anything? You're adding to my
Potential butt. Potential
butt.
Enter
Okay.
his potential
And
butt.
break. Nailed it. What a prayer, dude.
We have to enter that into the clause, and then they can't, complain later. If you cancel the prayer, once we enter the butt, like, we used to agree with the prayer. Then you can't go back on it.
Exactly. It's a legally binding prayer.
Yeah.
That's the difference. It's just different than other stuff. Drew, I feel like I haven't seen you. Well, I'm not seeing you currently, but I mean, you were gonna try to make it into the studio. I know your shit's crazy because you're a teacher. And I shouldn't say that. No, you're not. Whatever the fuck it is. No, you're not. Don't worry about it. I'm a liar. He's not a teacher.
Teacher of hockey.
Hockey stuff.
Yeah, just don't go on my social media. You might see me do stand up talking about it, so it's fine.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if you. I know, because you're talking about it now, but I wasn't sure how much.
They just don't know yet.
Yeah. I got you. That's all
fun
good.
conversation with administration.
It's actually, we know a weird amount of teachers who also do stand up, like at least
we're
4 off the top of my head in Philly alone.
That's just and we're also good people deep down. We're just damaged.
No, I don't believe that, but
well, not all of us
are damaged.
Right?
Yeah, Adam's wife is a teacher, disgusting teacher, but she's a teacher nonetheless.
She's awful. Yeah. She's a terrible person.
She one of those like new female teachers that's like good looking and like bangs the young boys now. It never happened when I was a kid because like
Well, that'd be.
there's always the guys when I was growing up. I was like, I don't want to hang out with like Coach B.
Yeah, no, that'd be weird because it's an all-girl school, so we would have a lot more to unpack besides the pedophilia stuff. We'd be like, you're banging
why is
teenagers,
that
plus
weird?
Kicks.
It's June. Jeez.
True, that's fair.
Yeah, dude.
I guess we'll just focus on the fucking kid part and not the gay part.
It's neither in here nor there.
So you don't want to alienate the whole audience, all right? Pick a side.
Yeah, really. Oh,
Yeah,
how
she's a
long have
monster
you?
inside. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead, Bob. What were you saying? She's
No,
what?
yeah, but she's a monster inside, so no, all teachers aren't good. inside,
Absolute
is my
monster.
point.
Catholic school teacher. Did George, you ever
Catholic
teach at a
school teacher?
Catholic school?
Hell no.
No, right? You're
I
always
went to
been-
one for a few years as a kid, and I was like, I got to go to a public school a year later. I'm like, wait, I can wear a T-shirt today and not get in trouble. This rules. Why would I ever want to leave?
Yeah. Catholic school's a little bit of a cult in a lot of ways.
Where my
I preferred it over public school. Actually, I did both. I prefer Catholic school over public school.
Oh,
Really?
why did you? Oh, okay.
So many more,
Huh.
so many reasons. They're not funny reasons, but there's so many reasons.
Doesn't need to be funny.
Yeah.
We can get to funny. Yeah, it's fine. I'm wondering.
Well, actually, football is number one reason. I think I said that before to you. Football. I chose that school because of football.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
But that was
I didn't realize.
also mainly it's like it's way less chaotic. It's like more respectful. Like everybody's
Oh,
like,
you go to Philly public school?
no, this is New York.
No,
Oh.
New York.
Well, New York City?
Yeah.
Well, okay, there you go.
Yeah, real
The
shithole.
Burbs was pretty nice, yeah.
Oh well, yeah. I could only honestly speak on the
I
literal
would've went-
jungle of New York City growing up.
I would have went to Catholic school still. I went when I lived in Delco, outside of Philadelphia, for the people that are outside the area. I went to Catholic school, and then I moved to Jersey in the suburbs, and the public schools there are pretty good. So going to Catholic school wasn't a necessity, and also my parents couldn't afford it anymore. But if I was still in Delco, I probably would have stayed there. It's where all my family went.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were originally from. That makes so
Delco,
much
bro. I was
gonna say, how the
sense.
hell did
I
you not
can't do
realize this?
Delco. Neil, do
No,
Delco.
I never put that together because you don't have the accent or anything like
don't.
that.
I
You can
don't?
put it on. I've heard you put it on. A lot of no. I feel like you have you become a teacher and then now you have a teacher speaking voice.
I don't know.
I don't hear it
called out
in
on
it.
my accent all the time.
I've only been drunk with you like once or twice, and maybe I would have heard it, but I don't remember hearing it anytime in comedy. But other than that, I just hear like a typical like Wooder, like the typical stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't go
But not like the, you know what I mean, like getting a lot of up there. You know
Oh
what
no,
I
I
mean?
don't
Like,
do
lot of-
mine's no. I actually, like to pretend I have an education to back up the degrees I have. But
Okay, that's new for
fair.
Delco. What's that like?
Yeah.
That's got to be.
I moved out, but I still will throw down a beer and smoke a whole pack of cigarettes.
That
at the
is
corner
true.
bar.
I've
Not
seen
usually
that.
smoke anymore, but I still will do that. Just to, it's part of my blood. You can't bring me out of there, dude.
Yeah.
I want to end up at Barnaby's at the end of the night if I have to. I'll be there. It's fine.
Jesse Dreb. Jesse Dreb talked about it, I think, in one joke. I hope he brings that back when he would just go like I don't have a culture. I mean, my culture is like a Van Halen t-shirt and with the sleeves cut off and just my trashness. But I didn't know. Okay, so wait, what were the other reasons you went to Catholic school then? It was football, but then what was the other stuff? It was just
a better. I think
less
we
fights and
thought-
everything. Just all
Yeah,
that?
100%, 100% less chaotic. Yeah,
It was
way
okay.
smaller of a school, way smaller of a class size,
Sure,
more
okay.
focused on like an actual education to like more of a student to teacher ratio type. Like a
Okay,
lesser.
so all the normal, like the stereotype of like we got to get you over to a private school.
Yeah, it's
many
been way
of them.
better. It's
All right.
fucking- I'm sure there's private schools that are terrible, but the one I went to is really good.
No,
So,
I get you. Yeah.
It was.
I
I
got you.
I way preferred it. Like I hated fucking public school. It was a fucking nightmare. Just
Shit.
hated it. It was
okay.
like a fucking bully factory for sure. I mean, high school was too. High school, for
Dude,
sure
I
was too.
watched
But
that the documentary Chicken People, and I know it's old, but like I that guy in there, the one main guy who's like,
I never heard of the chicken people, but I
No?
I wanted
okay.
what I think it is. I want it to be that.
exactly
and I know it's
what
not.
you think it is.
No,
It's not. Wait, what do you think it is?
Dr. Moreau, but like
Oh,
he just made
yeah.
chicken people.
Yes,
Just that's
exactly.
it. He just
You
cranked
nailed
out
it.
chicken people.
You're
I don't know
gonna
for what
love this
purpose.
documentary. You're gonna love this documentary. Yeah. They brought back Marlon Brando. He's even whiter,
Sweet.
and he's got the little guy
Sweet.
next to him.
Oh, little monkey guy.
Oh, not monkey. What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
He
he's a little
died.
monkey guy.
He died. Yeah.
Oh,
so
real quick, I'm sorry.
yeah,
I just learned about that movie though, Dr. Moreau movie. That
yeah,
Marlon
it's nuts.
Brando legitimately just
Yeah.
didn't want. He literally didn't learn a single line. He just walked out and he's like,
Yeah.
"I'm just gonna literally do what I want. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna stay and do what I want." And they're like,
he was.
all right, we gotta make this movie.
He was gone. Like the white
Awesome.
face, the hat at a certain point. In that one very famous scene of him with the white face, all of that is just him. No one said he should do that. If you've ever, because I know Drew reads, which is disgusting. So, Drew, have you ever seen the
gross.
famous movie of The Island of Dr. Moreau?
No, but I know of it, and it's one of those things that like I feel like it's a homework movie I have to watch at some point.
You definitely do. It's wild. I mean, once you hear that, you go like once you hear that he just walked out and did his own thing, you go, oh yeah.
One of the
Well,
things
Like, it's immediately okay.
I know that about him.
Yeah,
Like he used to like just having like he was famous I think for not really remembering his lines.
No.
Towards the end of his career because just that wasn't. He was like whatever, I'm just going to go do it. I think that was just kind of like the way he went about his career, especially the second half, and he just was known for like being like kind of quirky.
Kind of quirky.
Kind of quirky is a good way to. Kind of quirky. Harvey Weinstein was kind of sexually assaulting.
He had a
I
little.
remember my one film appreciation teacher in high school said something about like he like had like I don't want to say overdosed on ice cream, but I never could find a fact online to back that up. But like he had like such a he had such like a ate so much ice cream he had to go to the hospital. He was sick. I don't even know.
Didn't Elvis die from not being able to shit?
Well, I think it was a combination of like the blood pressure drop while trying to pass a bowel movement and constipation and drugs.
Yeah.
So Elvis died on the throne. Just thought of that joke myself. You guys can use that in your stand-up. It's really
Ooh,
cool.
thanks.
Oh,
Take it on the road with me.
Here we go.
This is a true old-fashioned radio.
This will kill in Nashville.
Let's get these dad jokes out of the way.
At the balance,
dude. I just sometimes like I would love to be reincarnated, and like, or not even like reincarnated is the right word, but be able to live like an old-timey Hollywood guy. Because that was like just a fucking awesome life. You could do whatever you want. You could just hit people. You could fucking steal. No one gave a shit. No one stopped you. That was ultimate power in America.
Advantage and not have any kind of morality about it because you weren't taught back then, and no one ever call you out on it until.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm not saying it was good. I'm just saying like if you really want to like go full like Grand Theft Auto, be a bad guy in life, you could.
No, yeah,
that's exactly what I'm talking. No, you got it. That's exactly what
they're going to cut a clip of me saying that and say, like, here's why Drew is problematic. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I am.
Yeah, you know us. That's how we do it.
You're on the show. I mean, you're not doing great if you're on the show.
Well,
can you believe it? We bought this guy on the show to clearly just make fun of him and his views. What an idiot! Like it doesn't make any sense. No, man, because now even more is coming out from the like early days. Dude, man, they talk about it was just understood of like, and this is a lot of it around who was it specifically? Like Marilyn Monroe. I watched that documentary. Like it was very understood that was like, listen, you're gonna go into this office and talk to this guy. He's an older white guy, and then that's depending on how this goes.
Yeah. Are you going to be difficult?
It's so insane that it was just like, that's how that went.
Don't be difficult, then, and you get the role.
Show business. And that's how like half the great noir stories start. Like the one young, beautiful starlet gets killed randomly, and there's like a deep, unseated, like, pain in the one detective's chest of a lost case, and he has to find it because she's beautiful. And he finds that the city is all corrupt and the cops are involved.
Right.
People trying to cover him up. He's a private eye. And the dame walks in and she ruins his life, but he's an alcoholic, but he's a good guy. He's going to redeem himself. And there's all
Jack Trilby, private. Sorry, that's just for you and I. Yeah, that's
I know who that is.
Shout out Ramon Bender. What's up, dude?
I haven't seen him in a while.
But I love that noir stuff. It's like, it's so awesome.
I do, but you're kind of right. It is like all of them were allegories for what was actually going on.
Oh yeah,
they're just basically like, the detective who's doing this is us as a society. The woman is dead. That's actually just a 1-to-1. She's just dead and killed herself because she had to suck an old
Black Dahlia is real. That's a real thing.
I just think I identify with because like noir type like detective stories, they romanticize alcoholism, make it seem like I'm not that bad. It's like fine, just like there's always a redemption arc. At some point.
At that point, they didn't think alcohol hurt you.
No, they didn't think. I'm all for I'm all for that time where I'm like, I'm gonna smoke cigars and just pound whiskey at like 10 a.m. and just do whatever the fuck I want.
The doctor said that the cigarettes are good for my allergies.
They keep the colds away.
Like,
the smoke stops the pollen from entering your lungs. Don't you understand?
Yeah.
They would tell you
in like the waiting room in the hospital, like, it's not good. You got the cancer. Like,
you got the cancer. You got the cancer. See, I like those stories of, like the Hollywood elite guys who are just like, be like almost like Caesar's like just eating grapes on a balcony, and then like some actress would be like, you can't do that. And he'll just walk over and be like, just fucking backhand her and be like, "What'd you say?" She's like, "You're right, sorry." He just goes back to eating grapes on the balcony. Like no one's ever gonna call that guy, and that guy died a hero. Like all those guys,
unfortunately, yeah. You're
heroes.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, that's the Paramount logo. Yep, that was him. That's like, you're just like,
what an awesome life to
shit.
live.
Like, yeah.
It's so fucking great. It's
New era
so
of
good,
good.
but here's the thing though, you get to die and we'll get to die all in probably obscurity. But we'll die and no one will like piss on our graves unless you're like a weirdo. I don't know. But like, yeah, those guys, because now I would just 100% seek out their gravestones and like, yeah, you fucking asshole. Like,
No, but it's like
fuck you.
it's so far removed from like
reality
those
almost.
yeah, like those old like the old timey actors, they're so far removed from us. Like even our generation, like I don't give a fuck about like Cary Grant or the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't care that he existed. Like it doesn't matter to me. Like is my point. Like it's irrelevant. I don't give a
And
shit.
Crosby beat the crap out of his kids.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That apparently even Sinatra was pretty upset about.
Sinatra was a straight up asshole. That was
Yeah.
just-
Whoa! We don't talk about Frank.
Oh.
Hey,
Boy.
first of all, he's
Shut
right.
up,
Watch your
Polish.
fucking watch your fucking mouth. He's right. Watch your
No,
fucking
no,
mouth,
no.
you fucking piece of shit.
the best people out of that whole, according to my uncle, was just like, nah, man. Everyone knew Frank Sinatra was pretty much a douche, and then really you wanted to try to meet like Dean Martin. That was like Dean Martin was the guy to meet because he knew how to be way cooler than Frank Sinatra. I think Frank Sinatra lost his cool. How old are we?
No,
Just
I think
realized what I'm
I would
talking
agree with that.
about.
My grandfather does not approve of this conversation, but I do agree
No.
with that. I think he was definitely like I think he got full of himself for sure. And I think Dean Martin was more like it sounded like he was more like it's cool like Chris Pratt. Like, hey, what's up? Like just go out there and like meet and greet people and like fucking and what's his face?
He
More
wasn't
like,
exactly the best dude in the world, but he literally reinvented himself multiple decades over and was relevant musically from like 1930ish through 1980 something.
True.
Keep forgetting. I think you got to remember, Drew's still stuck in education mode. So we're going to shake him up.
No, this is the same conversation I'd be having if I was drinking bourbon by myself.
I know you.
Mirror and just looking
By
at
myself in my mirror. Yeah, just
I know.
If you put on Strangers of the Night, the full LP when you're about to go to bed. Every time I put it on, my buddy's like, he's like, "Is it time to go to bed?" I'm like, "When this album's over, you're leaving. I'm going to bed." He's like, "All right, Drew."
You gotta
That's always the
understand, man. Dean Martin is like he's a kind of asshole, but better too. Man. You know what I mean?
Bing Crosby like hit him in the stomach. He would even like aim for the face, so like no bruises, you know.
Woo.
It's fine.
All right. Well, let me try to
Sorry,
indoctrinate
I'm
you.
boring you with my.
No, you're not. You're not boring at all. But I'm trying to indoctrinate you. All right, Adam. Let's try to do this, Adam. I want to bring him into my section of the cult. So I'm going to ask him a question. I'm going to see. Hey, Adam, what would you make Drew do? Now, this is a weird one because it's something that you would make Drew do because right now the paradigm is set up that he has to do something to get into the cult in the way that unfortunately a female actress in the 1920s would have to like. So what would you do to get if Drew came in?
I mean, unfortunately for one of us, it ain't me. I ain't the unfortunate one in that scenario.
What would you make Drew do, man? What would you? I know.
First of all, he has to because I am the president of the cult and Neil's the pope of the cult. We split it up. We split it up to government and
separation of religion and state. Yeah.
You guys both got a Pope mobile, or only Neil got a
Yeah, but to be clear,
I
it's
only
not
got a
really.
Pope.
He has a Pope mobile for sure.
Yeah,
It's filled with sand.
What do you?
Children keep
Hopefully,
putting
you
sand in
get
it.
like a convertible motorcade, and they publish the route in Dealey Plaza, so we all know where you're going, Adam. So knowing that, what do you want to do to me?
Yeah. Well, so first, you have to prove your undying allegiance to me.
that's the thing he does.
That's up to you how you do that. And I also, I might not like how you do it, and you have to do it again. It's something else, you know. So like, if you might take a bullet from me, I'm like, you're kind of cunty about it, you know. It might not count because like you complain too much about the hurt. Go do something else. Like I don't want any fucking complainers around here.
Man,
you
this
know?
feels like now I realize we brought him on. This is just an assault. I just feel like I don't know this question now. I feel terrible about it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how this would be a one-on-one. Yeah, no, I would.
It gets better.
It
gets better. You don't let me finish. Then,
okay.
then I get to put my penis in you, and you get to choose though where.
Okay.
But you get to choose where. So
Sorry,
I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy.
Drew, in response to that, since you have to answer that question, where would you allow Adam to put his penis?
Belly button.
Nice.
Done.
There you go. See,
I
was
didn't
gonna
say
go.
anywhere.
I was gonna go armpit. I was gonna be.
That's
an
for you. I don't
armpit
wash
lover.
it. Haha. No smelly dick.
Yeah, no one gets in there.
I
But you
can't get
lost
to
so
age
much
twice.
weight. You've lost so much weight now, though. You have like a regular belly button.
No,
So
I
he's
don't.
not even going to be able to get deep into that, Drew.
But
You know what I
it's-
mean? Because I feel like your belly button used to be deeper when you were bigger.
Oh,
I don't
nice
know.
fat
Maybe
full
we'll
fuck.
see.
That's hot.
Drew, how much weight did you lose? You lost like a ton, right?
A
like
literal
year,
ton.
like,
A
He lost
metric
a literal
ton.
ton. Less than a metric
like
ton.
40 or 50 in the last year, depending on the day.
Damn.
Damn,
Before that, it was like off and on years of like, I don't know, like 40. I'm like basically
Yeah.
like I'm 80 pounds later than I was when I started stand up, basically
Got you.
years ago. But it was like lost a lot, slow process, going back and forth. Then like last year, I was like, all right, I'm doing this. It's over.
Most comedians would like fucking gain 80 pounds when they
Well,
start.
that's what I'm saying. I go, I see comics and they're all like, oh, I'm depressed. I don't work out. I'm like, I just got like done like 2 workouts today, and I'm going and they're like, oh, and they're like all bitching about their 5-minute set. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't really matter that much. I'm still feel good about myself. They're like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, see ya. I have a 403B. Goodbye.
Zen in the art of Drew Pabhsky. Look at you, dude.
Yeah, wait. I don't give a
Chang Zhu, dude. Teach me.
Yeah.
Teach me your ways.
So
Cool
no, I
bonsai
don't give a
tree.
shit. I would prove my undying love to or devotion to Adam.
Yeah. Okay.
Most likely, I'd probably. I'd have to. What would I do? I'd probably invite him to my baseball games to just prove that I trust him.
I mean, what would break you? Let's try to do this earnestly.
It
Like,
was,
Oh, okay,
it was
good.
going to bribing. He started bribing. He said
no,
baseball
no.
games. I was
but
listening.
I want like an honest answer. Kind of like, wait, I just want to switch this question up real quick. Drew, you didn't know that Adam was trying to induct you into a cult, right?
Dude,
Adam
you
brings
didn't give me
you
any
in.
show prep. I'm like, what are we going to talk about? And like this
Don't worry,
here's
this is
where I'm
happening
like,
in real time. What am I gonna pose to you the questions that I want you to honestly?
well, I didn't know what to prep. I'm like, do I have to like read about like the Amber
No
Heard
prepping
trial? What am I
here.
supposed to do? Like,
This isn't even an
read
interview.
about-
This is just 3 guys hanging out shooting the shit.
I'm making up a question about a thing
Yeah.
we don't actually do, dude.
No,
It's
yeah.
not a real cult. We're
I'm not
just
drinking the
expanding on-
Kool-Aid.
No, it's real. It's real to us.
Yeah,
Not
wait.
wearing
So, Drew,
different
you don't think there's any cult in the world that would have been able to get you at any point in time?
No,
any cult that
because
existed, there's none.
I went away to college, Neil. It was called avoiding frats.
Oh,
yeah.
You did avoid frats, right? You did all.
Fuck
You,
yeah, I
you didn't
do
get
that.
any. You didn't
I
grab
played a
up
club.
any
I
of that.
played a club sport. Didn't like hang out with all those guys either. Did my own thing.
Would you say sports though is your cult? Would you say they're a little bit like right?
Sports
No,
is
because
definitely a cult.
I disagree with most of those loudmouth Philly assholes anyway.
Nice.
Like,
True
I'm like-
fucking Delco independent.
Like just like I don't care,
Independent
dude. Like,
Delco.
I
Ew.
don't care about like what your thoughts on that is. Claude Drew is amazing, so shut up. Like you know, mouth breather. Like I had enough. I don't care.
Yeah,
That's why I do
fine.
my own podcast because
Yeah.
sports radio sucked and all
Sports
the
radio
sports
suck.
blogging was like pretty bad. So I did my own for a while.
Damn.
So
Yeah.
I don't think I would ever join anything because the only cult I believe in is America, and that's it. The goddamn Constitution.
Oh shit.
all
dude.
it-
Oh, you sold me.
All
You
it-
got me.
Damn,
Honestly,
Constitution.
that's the only thing.
Woo!
That's the only tribal nature in my body. Besides that,
Nice.
my family probably.
Drew is accepted to the president's side of the cult with that speech.
Fuck. I
I
was
said,
trying to
only
think of.
thing
I was trying to
simp
think of
for is,
what would
red, white,
break
blue.
you.
That's it.
You want
I'm
to go
sorry,
shoot guns and do drugs, Drew?
Yes, in that order.
Yeah, remember, you don't need your job. Quit your job. It's not important. Give us all your money. You don't need any of that stuff because we have you now. So don't worry.
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
We will take care of you. So do these drugs and shh, 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 shh. Yeah. I was just trying to think of like what would break me because I think of like again, I sometimes have an idea of like walking into a a Scientology thing, not knowing it's a Scientology thing, and like seeing how quick I could figure out like, oh, this is way off. Like something's up. And I think it would be initially, I think for all of us, it would be like, all right, it's pretty quick. Like I need to get up and leave. But I'm just wondering what would be the first initial thing that would try to break me. Have you ever been to any of that scientist? Adam, have you fucking looked at any of that shit? When they try, because they do events and they don't tell them they're Scientology.
Oh, they definitely do. But once they were like, check your Ethans, they're like, or you Thetans, they're like, all right, I know what's going on here. I got you. No, but I think to answer your question, it has to obviously be like attuned to like whatever you're really into. So like, yeah, if any of us sat down and like it was Scientology, we'd be like, no, right? But if I was walking along, they're like, yo, man, do you fucking love football and pizza rolls? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay. And they're like, yo, you sign up, we'll give you a Spider-Man comic book. I'm like,
right.
Okay. Like you get me in that way. And like, you just got to know what I'm into. Like, then I'll totally go in.
You
and,
need
like,
a
we also-
handler.
and then,
You
yeah,
need a
and they're
handler.
Also, and then they're like, yo, we also love Chance. I'm like, what? I love Chance.
Like,
I'm fucking
Drew,
in.
you wanna get sucked off and watch hockey? He's like, all right, I like what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Right.
I enjoy what you're saying.
I mean, there was a guy I went to high school with who was trying to get us to go to this thing, and it was all like they break you down, like, in all your faults. It was kind of like a cultish thing, and he was like, I need to bring like 5 friends to go up to the next level. And we kind of like lost touch after that. But my friend's like, dude, this is a cult. He's been texting you about this. We've been sending screenshots. It was like 10 years ago, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to go do this at all. This sounds like horrible. And I looked up the name of the place, and it was like, it actually helped me like align with a lot of my goals. But some people were like, this was awful. I lost friendships over this. It was very cultish like that. That's the closest I ever got to it. Also doing there's certain like
also a bringer cult meeting. Ew.
Yeah, it's like Jesus, 10 guys that film my Philly's funniest comps.
Yeah, right.
That's probably better than an open mic bringer.
More snacks. There's actually snacks and stuff. Probably
there was that the one mental/fitness challenge I did 75 hard last year. I was telling people about it. They seem like, it sounds like you're in a cult, dude. I'm like, no, I'm not in a cult, because like I haven't done it since, but it was like really hard. Like, I don't know if you guys are familiar. It was on like social media.
No, I don't know.
I remember I was talking to a couple comics about it, and they were all like, "It sounds like you're in a cult, dude." Because I was just like saying certain mantras to get you through every day because it was hard. And they were like, "That sounds like cultish." I'm like, "No, it's about like personal growth and development. Everything I'm doing is positive. I'm not telling you why I'm better than you or you're bad for not doing it. I'm just telling you." People would ask and tell me I'm crazy, so I stopped talking about it.
Drew's like, listen, it's not a cult. I just do like 100 push-ups a day, 100 chin-ups, and like I pray to the god Glinu. Like, I don't understand what's culty about that.
You have to drink a gallon of water, read a self-help book, take a picture, and do 2 45-minute workouts a day and no alcohol or cheat meals for 75 days straight. I mean, it kind of sucked. But
then at the end, you're like, you get your own planet, so don't even worry.
Yeah, so you're fine.
At the end, you can finally see your penis and start banging way hotter chicks, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, this is what I was waiting for. And you feel better about yourself mentally, and all those books you read all helped you develop, and you're good. And your bench press max goes up by a lot, and your squat, and your deadlift, and everything's good. So that's the cult I'm in.
I like
the cult of getting pussy. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Dear Lord.
I had to get that one out.
You want to do plugs real quick?
Yeah, we got to do plugs.
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 I'll go first. We want Drew. Drew, you got your plugs.
Drew,
ready?
you go first, Drew.
Yeah, you can follow me on all social media at Drew Pabhsky, DrewPabhsky. It's Drew Pab H Sky. Also at the BSB podcast, most of the Broad Street Bully podcast, talking Flyers, hockey, dick jokes, and the sadness that was the season and probably beyond. Available on all podcast platforms at the BSB podcast on social media, and just follow me on that stuff and see where I'm telling my shit jokes at a bar near you.
Hell yeah. IamNeilwood.com. Go to my shit. I got shows coming up. I'll be at Deeks tomorrow night. It's gonna be a fun little show. That's over at the Attic right here in Philadelphia. It's like Northeast Philadelphia. Go there for tomorrow. Then Friday we have our show at Rexy's Restaurant and Bar. Great lineup there. Andy Lane, Lump Hamilton, Mike D'Alto, Adam Nutter, and me, all there hanging out. I got friends coming to that one too, so come on out. And then Saturday, I got my little fucking niece's birthday parties, dude. Love them. They're fucking amazing. I'm gonna be there doing balloon animals and farting and just making good times for those two.
Dude, type 15.
And then type 15. And then I'm gonna do Kegels. Then Sunday, I got my other nephew's party, and I'm gonna be at the Funny Bone Sunday night. Okay, come out if you're in Albany area. Come on out to the Funny Bone and Albany for the 7:30 show. Go to my website for some tickets. Again, IamNeilwood.com. I am Neil Wood on all the shit. Adam, hit that music and what else you got, buddy? I said the Rexy's thing.
You did.
So if you want to hit.
So the next thing I got June 30th, I'll be at the Stand, 9 p.m. Also a really great lineup, like Aaron Berg's on there, Natalie Cuomo, Ray Goots is on that one. Fucking a lot of good comics on that. So coming out. Tickets are available for that show now. Again, I'll be at the Whiskey Rebellion, Western Pennsylvania, July 9th and 10th, doing shows, and I think I'm gonna do a live porcupine while I'm there. So yeah, check that out. I think that's like you just show up to those. I'm pretty sure. It's like you just show up because it's like outdoors and the venue's indoors, but like you just show up to that shit. So Whiskey Rebellion, I'll put the info up on the website later when I get the actual info. July 14th, I'll be at the Kings Highway Comedy Show over in Bensalem, Pennsylvania with Brian Six, Ryan Shaner coming out to that. It's gonna be a fucking banger. And then August 12th and 13th out in Steamboat Springs, Colorado with my boy Kyle Ruff. Yeah, tickets will be available for that soon, not yet. So that's it for me for comedy. Go check out my other podcast, Porcupine, youtube.com/AdamNutter. Thank you for everybody who's been growing and helped me grow in that show. I had my dad on last night, so that was fun.
Getting desperate, huh?
Dude, my dad's on Twitter now, and he's crushing it.
No.
He's crushing it.
Good.
Yeah, he followed you. You follow him back, you piece of shit.
I'm not gonna do that. Awesome. Well, you can check out. Oh yeah, I'll be. Go ahead, bud.
I forgot. Hamilton, July 23rd. I'll be at the number 79 restaurant, bar, and liquor store. I'll be there.
Oh shit!
just hanging out.
Hanging out in my hometown.
I read the actual full title. I thought it was supposed to say liquor store, but the bar there, I was supposed to be on a show that one. I don't have full details yet, but it's anyone local people. You come see me there. Also, book me because the same 5 people you book on all the same showcases are getting old. So book me. All right.
Oh, buddy, that's been going on for 5 years. I don't think it's gonna end. But
it's been going on for longer than that. I'm just part of the machine.
And opposite of that, do not book me. Thank you. I'll be in Pottstown. I forgot that. Yeah, when you go to Adam's thing on Thursday, if you're in Pottstown area, go to my thing. If you're closer to Adam, go to Adam's thing.
Yeah, if you're New York City area, come.
Yeah.
Not,
check out all the Cult of Us merch. Go there, help support the podcast. We appreciate it a bunch. You got some shirts, you got some hats, you got some all kinds of cool stuff that benefits the podcast directly and helps us out a bunch. Go to our patreon.com/Cult of Us. You can get a bunch of extra content for just $1, video and audio as well. So do that. There's a bunch of shit up there, traveling, all kinds of shit, us on the road, different stuff. And then we got our $3 tier. We watch some fights and jump on. Discord link is right in there. You're going to hang out with us on Discord. We watch stuff. Mainly, good fights on there. You can clue on in, hang out, shoot the shit, or just mute us and hang out. Wink, wink, no judge. $5 tier. You get everything else. All right, but every 2 months, you're going to be put into a sweet old fucking nice little pinball wheel, or what am I saying? I'm thinking of the lottery wheel. That's what I'm thinking of. You're gonna be put into your name's gonna be put into a sweet lottery ball there. We're gonna pick out a name, and that person gets a tattoo for possibly $20. It's a fucking good deal. All right, shit. Drew might fucking do that. He wants a tattoo done by Anna Gabrielle. The artist name's right in the thing. Again, patreon.com/Cult of Us. All her info's there. You can check out her artwork. She's spectacular, so she'll do it. Great. She's right in Wilmington, Delaware. It's not far if you're in the tri-state area. It's worth it. So boom. Out of plugs. All right, good. Yeah, Jesus. Running out of plugs.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm suspended for Twitter for another week.
Fuck you. Yes. You want me to ghost tweet for you?
So annoying. Yeah, I know I'm using the Porcupine account.
Jesus.
Tweet out.
What a trash fire. I don't know why you keep fucking doing it.
There wasn't, dude, I thought there's no way I was going to get caught. I even wrote it clever, and it was vague. It wasn't directly at a person, and I got it. They caught me. I don't know how. I suggested the Uvalde cops hang themselves, but I didn't say it like that.
Yeah, that might be an issue.
I didn't say it like that. I said, man, it would be a real shame if those Uvalde cops were publicly swaying from a tall object, which is not hanging. It could be anything, and I still got it. And I tried to reveal
obvious.
It's not obvious.
You know what Rico is nowadays? Mafia guys couldn't talk like that anymore. They were getting in trouble for saying, like, hey, our friend with the thing, we're going to make them sleep with the fishes. You can't do that anymore, Adam.
Yeah, you can't. It's really easy.
Elon just finished the buyout. I think I would have got away with it if Elon bought it out.
I don't know. Threats and calls to violence, probably.
And were you trying to say Uvalde? Is that what you were trying to say?
Is it Uvalde?
Uvalde.
Whatever.
Yeah, I didn't even know what you were. At first, I was like, "Oh, the cops." Yeah, you can't. I thought
he was calling me a baldy. You baldy? Yeah. I was like, "Oh, Jesus."
I'm all.
Yeah, he's also a baldy. Two powerful penis heads.
Two Lex Luthors,
Yeah, Dude, I can't believe you tried to get away with it. It's like
I did. Yeah, I've got away with Warrior stuff. I got away with
Dude, I hate how much you're addicted to this. Drew, are you addicted to Twitter? That's his cult.
Well,
no. if I had to be anything, cult is his Twitter.
I honestly am way less on social media. I like looking at funny. I use it for memes and to plug and promote and support other comics. Right. Because, and that's the honest answer. Because
keeping your sanity.
I used to be on Twitter more for like even for flyer stuff, right? I like really helped
Right.
launch my. My co-host runs the Twitter more than I do. I used to do every game tweet it, but I get so wrapped up in other people's crappy flyers opinions because flyers Twitter is a microcosm of actual Twitter.
That's true.
So
There's
you
a
have
Twitter,
like
yeah.
people with insane hardline views on things that like no matter what, like oh you're one of them, you're one of us, or you're an idiot. Here, actually a retard. I'm like, please don't say that. That's offensive. But they'll say they just come at you, and I'm like, dude, like what are we doing? So like I just got out of that. I just don't care anymore because I just don't care about other people and what they think anymore. It's so freeing. It's like, I mean, I still do somewhat. I'm not like fully like healed, but like I just don't like. It's just so nice to like not get wrapped up to it. I got my friend to stop watching the news and following like his favorite news sources on social media. He's like, dude, I'm way happier. I'm like, there you go, dude.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
Totally.
You're already a healthy dude and work out. You're getting that anger out, so you don't need to go ramp it up by listening to Fox News later, dude. Just stop. Just relax.
I'm fairly concerned that Adam's had pain in his neck and stuff. I'm pretty sure he's just hate so much during the day that it's driving a physical phantom pain into his neck because it's got to be infuriating. I can't.
It's just from the hunch over from being on my phone.
Yeah,
all
like,
the time.
I wouldn't be surprised if you just have an ulcer like soon. Like I wouldn't be surprised at
Dude,
all.
You can only control the things you can control. And I realize there's a lot of people out there that's never going to agree with you and just never going to have the empathy or like the reason why I get mad at road rage is when people like, I'm like, oh, that was so just like selfish. You had no thought for other people. I should probably kill him. Like, wait a minute, that's not going to help him. So I'm not going to. So I try not to get wrapped up in that anymore. It's just you expect more out of people. So once you have no expectations, you're like, oh, they're just dipshits out there. It's fine. I feel bad for them.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, like you're not wrong at all. It just if half my shtick wasn't doing libertarian politics stuff and caring about politics, then it's like half how I make money. So I kind of have to care.
Gone down that rabbit hole, my friend.
He's tied in, man. He's tied.
I'm tied in.
I'm
blooded. I'm jumped in now.
Yeah, I just indoctrinate students, so I don't have to worry about
That's the way to go.
I'm already
stand for the pledge. You fail.
I'm already all in, so I can't pull out now. I gotta just keep. So yeah.
Did you have kids? Wait, is that what? Is that why he has kids? Oh yeah, he's got kids. He's got one kid. Yeah.
So you can't pull out. Stupid.
Well, I had no more, so I learned my lesson.
Oh no, Drew's just eating himself alive. I love it. Yeah. No, I'm trying to think of
way to go around.
Yeah. It's always bad. It's always bad, and I love it every time. I do.
Oh, we didn't play that. I mean, we don't have to, but there was that video I want to talk about that orangutan pulling that guy into the cage.
I didn't see this, of course. I don't keep up my orangutan news.
Well, that's what you got me for.
That's why
you have friends on Twitter.
That's why I should follow. The only reason I would follow. I just want to follow orangutan news on Twitter, and that would be it. But then everyone starts chipping in, having their opinions. I get it. I'm giving you enough time I'm hoping that you pull it up, but it doesn't seem that it was that quick of a thing. It's fine. It's fine. I'm vamping.
I got it.
Drew, I mean, have you seen, do you know what he's talking about, Drew, at all?
I don't know. I don't go on Twitter and all that stuff. It's just like,
well, it's probably
sending memes. It's like more like Instagram. It's a group chat of my guys I grew up with in high school. We just have sending memes and videos that are funny.
You guys are that
I probably saw this eventually, but
stop. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, take the shirt off, dum.
Thank you.
Put your hands up and go limp.
He's gonna rip his leg off.
Yo, he's going to break his leg,
dude. It's the obvious. Limp. It's the most obvious thing of ever. Of just limp. Like
yeah.
Do the little kid drop.
Do the little kid dance.
Am I gonna see a bone snap? Am I gonna pass out in this?
No. Okay. I just do the little kid. Just do the little kid slide out. It's a plain white T-shirt. Yeah, it's not like let it go, guy.
If there was just one good guy with a gun there, this would not have happened.
You could shoot that guy in the head.
Shoot through his shirt.
Or a good orangutan with a gun. Do you know what I mean?
Or a good orangutan with a gun.
Boom. You know what I mean? Taking care of.
A knife on you. Just fine. Just cut your shirt.
No,
dude, he has him by his leg.
Now, dude. He's got the femur now, dude.
Do you notice this? Look at this. Leg? Look at this. He has 3 of his limbs wrapped in this one guy's leg.
That's a single leg takedown.
He's doing a great job. So he must have trained under the Gracies. And then also, I want to look at this for a minute.
Hard as the Dickens.
Or Jordan Burroughs.
Look at this for a minute.
New Jersey Zone.
When this other guy goes to like kick him with his hand, watch the orangutan push him away.
Yeah,
watch this shit.
Like, nah.
Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Oh wait, sorry.
Yeah, no, I kind of you saw the one hand.
Here it is.
He's like
He
waving.
goes, nah. He goes,
Mine, mine,
Stiff
get
arm.
off, get off.
dude. That's. Let's finish the video because I have so many things I want to talk about in this video. Let's finish the video.
Oh my God.
Oh, dude, he's got the femur though. It's done
It's everything.
now. Here's what I would do. I know they're immensely strong, but in this moment, I put both hands on the cage and try to get my other leg up and push off the cage. The noises are great.
Just ends there. Now,
Did he survive?
yeah,
Yeah, I mean the cage. I'm not. Yeah, I imagine.
yeah.
Don't
I'll
skip
go back
leg
to the video
day,
if you
dude.
want
If he
to.
just squatted more, he would have been able to like just.
He'd have been able to just flex and what, you know.
I think my favorite part of that video was the guy pokes the orangutan and then immediately the orangutan grabs him. And the immediate panic that came over the guy, he literally went, "Oh no!" He literally said, "Oh no!"
No. Like, oh, dude, it's just like being sucked into a sand pit. Just like,
It's yeah,
a horizontal sand pit with a monkey mouth at the end. It's just he's just no, I don't wanna. Like,
It reminded me of Return of the Jedi in the Sarlacc pit when the first guy falls over and the tentacle grabs him. He's like, "Ah!" and he gets like taken out like that. And kind of very much like that
you
feel.
are right though. It did. It
That was a good Wilhelm scream.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it was good. I feel like you are right though. He should have went basic child instincts
Just
because that was the mom like get your
Just get out
legs.
of it,
Give
yeah.
me your damn leg.
Yes.
Come on, get your leg in here. He should have went like no, and just went limp.
I
just
like how
went
I like how the orangutan was like, "Oh, we want to play this game? Cool. I'm gonna hold you, and I'm gonna pull you in without even moving." Because if you noticed, he didn't move from his spot. The orangutan, he didn't even move.
audio. I forgot about our audio listeners. Yeah, so if you haven't seen the video, we'll try to put it in the description. Adam, don't forget to lose it. Yeah, keep that link. Put it in the
It's
description.
TMZ, right?
Yeah,
So
the guy,
it's-
yeah,
right.
TMZ, easy to find. Quickly while we talk about it. Yeah. Guy way too close to a cage where a chimpanzee is. And as we were kind of talking about it, yeah, but he gets a hold of his whole leg. And is there any more to that? It just ends.
Oh, it ends there.
Oh.
It starts
I
with
think
the
he's
white-
like,
it starts
"Oh."
with his white tee first. Starts with his t-shirt first, right?
Yeah,
Then he
starts
goes
He
to the
grabs
leg.
him by the t-shirt like a
With his
bully from
hand
the
fight
80s.
in, drops to a single, comes in, gets nice and tight. He can't get a whizzer in, and it's over.
I saw a video once, Fox years ago in like early 2000s when you can still do whatever you want on TV.
Sure.
Fox did a humans versus animals thing, which I loved because that's all I'm about all that.
Yeah, you love
And they had two sumo wrestlers tug of warring one orangutan, or maybe it was three sumo wrestlers tug of warring one orangutan, and the orangutan was sitting down
Oh God.
and just casually pulling this rope as three sumo wrestlers were like, "Ah!" And he just yanked them all into the middle. I mean, zero. He didn't even stand. He didn't even stand up. Just with his little dumb fucking toe feet. His little,
We
little
did
finger
not
feet.
have dump trucks and stuff. They would have easily taken us over.
I
Easily
really
taking us
think-
over.
Dude, I just really thought his leg was gonna get ripped off. I mean, you hear stories about like ripping people's faces, arms, like legs.
Right.
Well, so those are chimps. Orangutans, I think, are more docile than
Oh,
chimps
okay,
are.
good.
But
Well, docile in the video.
but
Yeah, super
well,
dumb.
yeah, but here's the thing. That was my next question. Was he playing with the guy? Because he was just kind of holding him. He wasn't like trying to like rip anything. He was holding him because the guy
Yeah.
started it. So he might be like, "Oh, we're playing a fucking game," or was he like, "Oh, I'll fuck with you too"? Like was it like malicious? Like who the fuck knows?
Well, that's right. Orangutan was the nice one in the Planet of the Apes reboot, right?
Dr. Lazarus. He was always like a neutral character, wasn't he? In that.
Yeah. So
I
like,
can't remember.
because the movies are how I know everything.
Fair.
So I
That
don't
well, they
read.
are documentaries.
Neil, what I read earlier, I don't read. Just watch movies. I'm just kidding. But no, that would make sense then in my knowledge of animals.
Yeah. There's also only two types of orangutans in the world: Sumatran and Burmese. You're welcome.
God damn. Well,
Yeah.
we know. We
Wow.
know what your fascination is.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
animals. Oh yeah, cult. Go out to the cult thing. And they're like
You know-
animals. I'm like, I'm already in the door. What's up?
Sometimes I picture like Adam, typically always, of course he's very high. And I picture him watching these videos. And if only the chimps or chimpanzees or like the chimpanzees or the gorillas or the orangutans
All
could
apes.
see through the television to see you also like,
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
You're like a little.
yeah. Eating,
like you're
eating
so
pizza rolls.
primal in those moments because you're
Yes.
just taking it in. Like they would just be like, "You, the fuck are you looking at me for?" Like It's like, come on, get a piece of this guy's leg. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like you
rip
should,
it off. Like that's.
Were you
I
always-
was rooting for that, by the way. I was 100% rooting for that guy just to not even a rip off, just a fucking like a snap, a nice clean snap.
Oh, I was waiting for like him to just go completely like horizontal,
cage.
and then him just like wigging him back and forth, and he's just like, oh, like just, you know what I mean? It's one of those moments.
You guys remember the opening scene in the first Jurassic Park movie?
You think you could break a finger real quick?
Yes, 100%. I broke fingers. I broke fingers before.
It takes 10 pounds of pressure to break a bone.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Well, you think, I mean, again, I'm trying to think of, again, panic is panic. He clearly just panicked, wasn't thinking. But would that be one of the moves you would go? Wait, let's.
Oh, are you asking me if I could break an orangutan's finger?
That's what I'm saying.
No, I do not.
No,
No, because I think he's
trying to get in and just
on,
like just real quick.
he's holding on, and
Yeah.
everything in his ape DNA brain is fully tensed up,
Yeah.
and there's 0% chance you're gonna
Yeah.
peel a finger away from his fist.
That's
like
one
a
of
clenched
those.
fist.
Yeah, that's when he's got to like take a breath and be like, and then just like, right, my keys, stab, like or something. Like he's got to like go use the tools in his brain for humans. I don't know.
No,
Drew,
but that's what's
yeah.
so great about fear is he forgot that he could think better than the orangutan.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, the first thing he did was yell, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
That's the first thing he did.
Bad
He
move.
didn't try to slip. He didn't try to punch. He just went, "Oh no, I'm dead. I guess." Like this is the orangutan that has me forever.
Oh, what a day to be just maybe just a dorky stepdad who tucks in his shirts, right? Just like could have easily been like, no, what are you doing?
Also,
Don't
we
touch
haven't addressed the other guy in that video who just like panically running around, being like, "I don't really know what to do here because
Yeah.
I can't beat this up."
What would you,
like,
so wait a second. Twofold. Okay, listen, I think of the multiple parts in the video. I think the shirt thing we just have to give. Let's say we all got the shirt part. We weren't thinking. I know that's hard because again, we should have just said he should have just slipped. Even
100%.
big dudes, unless you had some kind of jacket combination over top, you would have just slipped. You would have just kind of
Again,
like
for
went,
audio listeners, this was a plain white baggy
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
Yeah,
I would have
he
ripped the shirt
pulled
like
it.
the Hulk
Yeah,
and just like Hulkamania.
rip the shirt, just get
Oh yeah,
off,
or just rip the fucking shirt. Yeah.
something, anything. Panic it, right? So let's just say, but he's got your leg.
Now you're fucked. Now you're real fucked.
But at one point he had the calf. And what my plan is just sit down. My head goes like get away, like get my head away,
Okay.
and then get my other foot up and
Okay.
push off, like try to push off.
Here's my fear with
using
that.
my base.
Here's my fear with that. You saw how fast that orangutan was, right?
Yeah,
if
they're
you
quick.
go to crouch down just to do your kickoff thing from the cage,
I'm falling.
No,
I
no,
want to
that's-
say this. I go, ah! Like I go back. I go,
Okay.
ah! And I go this way back.
Okay,
Now,
fair.
he's got the foot.
because okay.
Now I'm worried about that.
So I
but
have
at
two.
least
All
I
right.
can
So, but here's
plan.
two concerns then with that.
I
Here's
can
two
fucking
concerns with that.
plan,
Idiot.
and then fucking like kick and then hit him.
Here's my two quick concerns with that.
Okay.
So if you aren't able to fall back and you just crouch down, now your head's also in grabbable
Yeah,
range.
it has to be a back. It's got to
Okay.
be like again MMA or like jiu-jitsu where you're not
Fucking
crouching.
break fall, you break
It's got to
falling.
be just like back, like grab his hand almost or something.
Yeah,
and
just
then
sprawl.
sprawl
No,
out.
not sprawl. You don't want to go towards him. You want to
No, not towards-
You want
yeah.
to break fall.
No,
You
you
want
push,
back.
push your hips down. You sprawl like you sprawl like leave your hands up top, and you just like go like you pump him.
But my second
hips.
concern with your method is if you go down and kind of go now he could just pull your foot in, and now you're almost getting like
I
pulled
think
like a
the
wishbone.
cage was kind of. I don't think my foot's gonna come in.
Let's see. I'm gonna play.
I don't think so.
You know what,
man, 'cause
bud?
that cage wasn't that.
I
big.
don't know.
He got
let's
his arm
make
through
a-
because orangutans. We all know this, of course. Very skinny arms. We all know that. Very tiny arms. But no, he
What do
slips
you guys
through,
think?
man. See, you can't get my foot.
I think
through
you get a
there,
foot
dude.
through that for sure.
Nah,
Yeah,
not my
dude.
big ass foot, dude.
Yeah,
I got a big
foot
ass
in
foot.
same.
See, now look at that. Okay, so he's got his shirt, but then he goes leg, and he's like, oh, 2 hands on the calf. Then he moves up.
But
and
he
you're
actually
just
has
like,
three. Watch, he actually
now-
has three.
Here's the thing.
Look,
Okay.
three.
Yeah. Oh, he's got the foot. I can't see the
Yes.
foot. Oh, he's got a foot on him.
Which is like
Okay,
an arm.
So here's the
He's
thing,
like
dude.
Goro. They're like Goro. They have like
In the-
4 limbs.
Drew, do you agree that in the second passing now, that guy who is around him, I don't know if he thinks maybe I shouldn't try to hurt this because if I try to hurt him, that's what I'm thinking now. Because now
panics more.
You want to hang?
he's
You
gonna
wanna,
panic more. Because I was
anger him
thinking just kick his fucking arm, like just kick his arm.
no.
I don't think
that's
that's
gonna make him
hurt
angry,
I don't
right?
think it's gonna hurt him. Truly.
Oh, you don't think it's just okay?
No, because like if you look at the muscle structure of apes and stuff, it's like their fiber. It's like so compact, like steel.
yeah, I forgot. Dr. Zayas. I forgot Dr. Zayas is with
Dr.
us.
Zayas,
Thank
How
you,
long
Dr.
have you
Zayas.
he
obsessed
built
with
body
apes?
armor.
He's obsessed with. He's obsessed with it.
Was this like? This feels like every like kid. Like you went to Catholic school, right? So they didn't diagnose you with like anything on the spectrum. So this was your.
I
Obsession.
might be.
You just
I don't know.
like some kids like dinosaurs, some like trains.
I like
some
all animals.
the
I'm
whole
fascinated with it.
cityscape.
I think
And
cool
he loves
animals.
animals.
Cool animals. I will go all into any animal I think is cool or I find interesting. I'll go down
You
a
read
rabbit hole. With.
Wikipedia for fun. Next day you can recite the whole page.
Yeah. I'll watch
We have to play,
documentaries.
so
I
we
watch
have to talk.
YouTube shit.
Okay.
I watch stuff on Netflix. I watch it all, dude.
That's awesome.
God,
But yeah, it's fucking.
I want the rest of this video to just be
I
like
know.
that guy going through several like phases of again
Is it-
like all
he
of,
goes- he
of
goes
just
through the grief cycle?
acceptance. Like he goes,
Yeah.
yeah. It's just like eventually he's just accepting it, crying while he's holding.
That was almost another Harambe situation. That could have been another Harambe, right?
Those bastards.
Oh, I don't know.
That was the whole thing. It would have brought the memes back.
Yeah,
Harambe
if they shot
memes.
that orangutan.
There you go.
I saw a video one time. It was in China, Chinese zoo, and this old man like climbed all
China.
these fences.
Yeah.
Yeah, climbed all these fences in this tiger enclosure.
Tag
Climbed like
him.
4 fences, and each fence is like, "Hey man, you're getting close to like stop climbing fence. Like you're eventually getting
Oh,
to the
yeah, yeah.
tigers." And the tigers are like, "Is this guy fucking for real?" And they just attacked him
Yeah.
because they're tigers,
Yeah.
and one was holding him by the guy's skull, and people and they're shooting at the tiger, and he's not letting go, so he finally shot the tiger. I'm like, no, that's it.
Yeah.
They won. That guy doesn't go be a person anymore. He completely made that decision.
Unfortunate.
Like, remember the tiger who hopped the San Francisco Zoo thing
Because
and
the
went-
guy was taunting him, right? Wasn't
and
the
went
guy
and
like
killed
fucking with him?
and killed both
Yeah.
of them? That's good.
It's so weird because in that video it looks like the tiger gets like a running start. Like he's more just like, do you think I can't?
Jump this.
Yeah, dude, check this mother. Oh my god, this guy's an idiot.
But Joe Exotic survived.
Like,
Yeah, because he didn't go full
I'm Joe
bore.
Exotic. The fucking guy was the man, dude.
Joe
yeah,
Exotic
but
is
then
the
what
man.
happened? We had to put him in our cages.
I
We
know.
had to,
This could not
we
be
had to put him
contained.
in
He was a
our
god
cages.
among men.
Free Joe Exotic.
He's a sexy older man.
Why isn't that
Ugh.
bitch in jail? She killed her husband. She fed him to tigers.
Goddamn Carol Baskin. I don't know. Could have been fine.
I didn't watch it out of protest.
It was really good. The second, they
Wow.
tried to do 2. And
That's
I
a
was like,
counterculture. What a counterculture god Neil is. What else did you
Yeah,
ever
man.
locked up?
Oh, I'm so cool. Sorry, I gotta get done this and read Nietzsche. So, guys, yeah, with these ingrates, I gotta. No, we gotta finish. I actually have to go do comic. I'm gonna be in Delaware, so come out to Delaware right now if you're gonna. If you're not
be in
already
Delaware,
there.
listening to this in Delaware.
Yeah, if you're
You gonna
already in
Bar 13?
Delaware watching this, on,
Are you doing a guys
thing?
thing?
No, that's a different one. No, Bar 13. Yeah, I'll be at Bar,
Oh, Bar
13,
13, yeah,
with
sorry.
fucking Fenris. Yes, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Drew, give him that plug at Drew Pabhsky, right?
At
Pabhsky.
At the BSB podcast. And
Boom.
let it be known, Adam, I won Adam over. So
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's
You're,
true,
you're definitely
100%.
taking into that.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cult
yeah.
accepts you, and we appreciate you.
my
We
belly
need hockey
button
skills.
thanks you for
so-
your service and filling me up.
In
Oh,
4
dude,
ways
we
than
fill
one.
you up. Yeah, we fill you up so deep. Another day in the cult, people. Adam, thank you, buddy. I've been Neil Wood. Later.
Bye.
By the renewing of your mind.
The recycling. It's a flesh body world.
Do it.
Human.
Do it.
Sir slimy reptilian.
This has been a Drop Tent Media Production.